We live in a world addicted to outcomes, trophies, titles, applause. We chase the climax, the highlight reel, the mountaintop. But success, true, lasting, soul-deep success, doesn't live at the top. It lives in the climb, in the grind, in the sweat-stained, tear-filled, doubt-ridden process. Because the process is where the transformation happens. Not the victory lap, not the final chapter, but the lonely mornings when no one's watching. The silent battles that don't make the headlines. The daily choices to show up when you'd rather disappear. See, everybody wants the reward, but nobody wants the repetition. They want the crown without the calluses, the glory without the grit. But the truth is, the process is the proving ground. It's the forge, the sacred fire where character is built, one brick at a time. Loving the process isn't about pretending it's easy. It's about understanding that pain is not the enemy. Comfort is, because comfort keeps you soft. Comfort convinces you that good enough is good enough. Comfort tells you that someday is safer than today. But the process tells the truth. It strips away your ego. It humbles your ambition. It introduces you to the real you, not the you post online, but the one who has to look in the mirror when nobody else is around. And if you can learn to love that, to love the mornings where it's just you and your discipline, and to love the setbacks because they sharpen your edge, to love the silence, the repetition, the solitude, then you become unbreakable. Because the process doesn't care about talent. It doesn't care how you started or what you were born with. It only cares about what you're willing to become. Michael Jordan didn't love winning more than everyone else. He loved practice more than everyone else. Kobe Bryant didn't fall in love with championships. He fell in love with 4 a.m. workouts when the rest of the world was sleeping. Greatness is not a performance, it's a pattern, a rhythm, a sacred, relentless, boring, beautiful process repeated 1,000 times in the shadows. The ones who rise, they're not chasing results. They're in love with the routine. They're in a lifelong relationship with the work because they understand you don't get what you want. You get what you're committed to. So ask yourself, can you love the repetition? Can you love showing up with no applause, no crowd, no immediate reward, just the quiet knowing that you're building something no one can take away from you? Because when you love the process, you become dangerous. Why? Because you're not moved by the scoreboard. You're not thrown off by the delay. You're not distracted by the noise. You've found your fire in the one place most people never dare to look, the work itself. Most people fall in love with the idea of success, but the ones who make it, they fall in love with the climb, the early mornings, the late nights, the missed parties, the meals eaten alone, the sacrifices no one sees. And here's the secret. When you stop needing the outcome and start respecting the process, the outcome takes care of itself. Because the goal isn't just to win, the goal is to become, to evolve, to sharpen yourself so finely that the person you used to be can't even recognize who you are now. That's why loving the process isn't a strategy. It's a lifestyle. It's a declaration, a commitment to growth, no matter how slow, a vow to stay the course, no matter how far the finish line. This is not for the faint of heart. It's not for the impatient. It's not for the ones who crumble when it doesn't go their way. This is for the builders, the warriors, the craftsmen of their own destiny. So if you're waiting for motivation to strike, forget it. Motivation is a spark, but process is the fire that keeps burning when the wind comes. And it will come. Storms of doubt, waves of fear, distractions disguised as opportunities. But if you're grounded in the process, none of it will move you, because you've already decided, this is who I am now. Not just when it's fun, not just when it's easy, but especially when it's not. Love the process, because the process is where you meet the version of yourself you've never seen before, the one you've been chasing your entire life. And when you meet them, you'll realize they were never at the destination. They were waiting for you in the work. Or